Well, welcome back to another episode of Cheap Stuff on Amazon. Today I have another camera lens, which is very similar to the one that I had before, but there are some notable differences between the two sets. This one is made by Bully Eyes, which is an interesting name for a product, Bully Eyes. If you look, it says on the back that it is made for the Samsung, iPhone, and iPad, which I'm sure anything with a camera lens that the clip can reach, it will be just fine. It wants to let you know that knowledge is power, and this is a triple lens kit. I'm not sure exactly what the Captain America shield is, but I guess we'll find out. Now, let's open the box, and of course, we see the lens, and we see what looks to be a filter, considered a lens, I suppose. And then on the top it says, have some fun creating wow images with your new triple lens. Enjoy. And I guess that's I guess that is a cat? A special thank you for your triple lens kit purchase. $1 will be donated to a charitable foundation. Now, that's very generous. As you can see, this animal of whatever it is giving you hearts or flowers or something. Okay, well, if you look, we get a lens. And it says HD Optical Glass. And it is, it's a star filter, 8-point star filter. I'll have fun checking that one out. And then you have the lens itself, which if you look, is the wide angle lens and the macro lens combined. There's a cap. Then there's a bottom lens cap. I guess that attaches to a mount. And then you can separate to get to the macro portion of the lens, which I'm sure I will give you demonstrations later. Okay. As we go into this box some more, we will see, the clip. They give you two. That's a good thing, because if you break one, you got a spare. And then you also get a carrying case for the entire kit. And I suppose this is a cleaning cloth and a carrying case for the starlight filter. Okay. Let's put this together. Oh, wait. On the inside, says, like your triple lens, gives you a chance to give in a review, and some other information on the inside. Okay. Now, here is the base clip, which they're both exactly the same, so maybe they're not one, they're the exact same kind. Take off the base of the macro and attach, and then there you go. Here is the assembled lens, the assembled assembly, and the way it clips on is it clips over and around the lens. Now, keep in mind, iPhone 7 users with the dual lens, or any phone with dual lenses, this won't work because, of course, you have to be able to fit both lenses in here, and it needs to be centered to take advantage of the glass optical lens. Now, if you want to go macro, which, by the way, wide angle means you can get more in the shot, versus macro means you can get very close to something, which I'll give you some examples later. Again, clip on, and you can get very, very close to objects. It's very simple. I mean, it just clips on. I mean, how hard could that be, right? And then we have a starlight filter, which, if you look, clips onto here. And you have your starlight filter. And I will give you some examples of how a starlight filter works later on. As you can tell, outside it's a little bit bright, so I'm going to have to record outside later on to get you some starlight stuff from a parking lot across the street from my house. I assume you can also put the starlight filter on the macro lens. Oh, I get it. You can have the starlight filter and you can have either the macro attach. The macro and the wide angle connected, and you can have the starlight filter at the same time. Okay, well, let's get some sample footage going here. The first video sample will be an example of no wide angle. Now, when you look through this, you'll see that it's relatively normal, 1-for-1 when you're looking through. But now, let's go ahead and look at the wide angle. When you look through the wide angle, you'll notice that you can see more, but there is a little bit of distortion around the edges. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation when you're trying to use your phone and you're in close quarters and you're trying to take a group photo. It's very hard because you can't get far enough. Back. Well, with something like this, you can. Now, with macro, here's a shot with no macro. This is as close as I can get with my iPhone to an object, which is still pretty close. Now, on this next video, you can see that I can get much closer. You can see much more detail. And if you could catch a bug, I'm sure you can get really close to that too. Now, here is a starlight filter. When you look through the starlight filter, you'll notice that wherever there is light, it will refract in an 8-point shape. Now, this is great in wherever there's specific points of light, but for broader, larger light bulbs or larger light sources, it kind of just looks like a big 5-point blur. But you can get creative with it. With stuff like this, it's really great to experiment with photography. Part of the reason they make these lenses is so that people can get the photography experience with their camera phones, which in some cases, camera phones are very comparable to an entry-level video recorder to take videos. Well, there you have it. A review of the Bully Eyes triple lens kit. Triple lens meaning starlight filter, wide angle, and a macro lens. Comes with 2 clips, carrying case, 2 carrying cases, and a carrying case for the whole thing. This is a good value, a good price. It'll get you what you need, and it's easy to take around with you so that you can take beautiful shots whenever you go. All right, well, as of current, I don't have a whole ton of subscribers yet. Of course, I'm in the beginnings of a YouTube channel, so I'm still trying to get people. If you could do me a favor, if you like this video, subscribe. And if you like the video, also like. We also have a Patreon now. I'm trying to use Patreon to see if I can get rid of ads on my videos. If I could get 1 or 2, that would be great. I promise I'll remove ads. Okay, well, thank you for watching another review on cheap stuff on Amazon, and have a great day. Thank you.